What's up, everyone? I'm Marcus Whitman. Welcome to the Week 15-16 Madden 17 roster update show. We're going to talk about mainly risers today, keeping it optimistic. We're going to start with the San Diego Chargers, just coming off a loss to the Browns, but Kyle Emanuel was on my preseason watch list. He's outside linebacker. Really just had a solid year, really replacing I believe it's Jeremiah Atuachu, the outside linebacker there, but Emmanuel now really starting and does a lot of things well. Not going to really blow you away with his pass rush or not an elite cover linebacker, but really just a solid outside linebacker. And then playing great opposite of obviously Joey Bosa, I want to just talk about too. He's just been a freak. Honestly, one of the five best pass rushers in the league already. And the Chargers, if they could just get the little things right, this could have been one of the five best teams in the NFL this year. I truly believe that. But I think going forward, getting Verrett back, getting Keenan Allen back, they could really be a great team going into next year. But obviously, a lot of questions surrounding that franchise in general. So we're going to move on, and we're going to talk about Darius Butler of the Colts. He's a secondary player. Was a corner to start the year, and I actually talked about his physical play style. And they've actually moved him to safety. He's been playing there for a while now, and really has been one of the better safeties that I've seen this year. Just super instinctive. Unfortunately, he is 30 years old. So a team that's looking for youth and optimism, not going to really get it from Butler, but at least another solid veteran there should be able to play that safety position for a few years. So Butler going from a 77 to an 82 as he moves from corner to free safety. And then Dak Prescott, I kind of have a record going this year of guys that I tear down having good weeks after I lower them. But Dak, I think, has had his best. I don't think he has clearly had his best 2 games of the season, the last 2 weeks since I lowered him. Dak must be watching my YouTube channel, I'm sure. But he goes from a 75 to a 77. He's been completing a higher percentage of passes, looking a little more accurate, and then actually moving the ball downfield a little better as well. But I do still think that it's almost like a pro day every time he steps on the field. He has so much time to process his reads. I'm not going to move him too much higher until I see him actually under pressure. It's really been remarkable how, I don't want to say easy because it's never easy to play quarterback in the NFL, but how simplified his role has been as the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. And then a couple more Cowboys. That D-line continues to just have a ton of depth. David Irving has gotten a ton of hype, just a freak athlete picked up from Kansas City, 74 to a 77 with his athleticism going up quite a bit. So he'll be a fun player now. And then Malik Collins continues to go up 71 to 74. Next, I want to talk about Ty Montgomery. Didn't really get used a ton in week 16, just kind of game flow. Aaron Rodgers was just in the zone, not much of a need for the Packers to run the ball. But if you watch that Bears tape from week 15, my goodness, that was one of the most impressive running back performances of the year by any running back. The big runs he made were not huge holes that he sprinted through. He showed patience and made guys miss in the backfield, very Le'Veon Bell-esque runs. And I tweeted them out, some of those highlights. So check out my Twitter and you'll see kind of what I'm talking about. But Ty Montgomery goes from a 77 to an 80, and I honestly believe if the Packers get into the playoffs, he is going to gather a lot of attention, both in the media and by NFL teams. And he is a running back. He's no longer a receiver. And then Kenneth Dixon, another running back, going up. Finally kind of getting that lead role with Baltimore, and he's really shown some explosiveness, and I like the way he's running. So finally able to really get some tape on Kenneth Dixon, so he's moving up already. And then lastly, Adam Thielen, the receiver for the Vikings, has been climbing up all year. and he goes off for like 200 yards, making some really acrobatic catches. And I know it's stereotypical to compare him to Jordy Nelson, another big white receiver, but he is very similar in terms of how they use him. They throw the ball to him on the sideline, a lot of timing routes with him, and he's just a big guy that'll go up and get it in traffic. Maybe another comparison could, I guess, be like a poor man's Brandon Marshall, but I like the way Thielen's playing, and with him and Diggs, if they can get healthy and on the field together, the Vikings will have something there going into next year as the receivers. So that's going to conclude this week and week 15, I suppose. I probably won't be doing a week 17 show just because the film's not going to be very good. It's hard to see, half these teams really trying tomorrow. But on Monday, I plan on doing a full playoff prediction show. I'm going to be making videos throughout the playoffs. Probably not a roster update every week, but looking forward to doing that playoff prediction video. And then looking further into the future, I'm going to plan on doing a live draft roster Twitch stream. So as I'm obviously going to be adding the rookies to my roster when the draft comes out, and I want to Twitch stream that. So provide commentary as the picks come in, and you guys can kind of see how I go about creating players. So I'm thinking about doing that. Do comment. Let me know if that's something you guys would want to watch, because that would be kind of a time commitment. I don't want to do it if you guys aren't going to be interested in that. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Subscribe, helps me out, and check out my Twitter at @TFG_football. Peace out.